Yeah, friends, you read that right. We have dumped the diesel. All of you guys saying we'll never go back to a gasser. We've gone back to a gasser. This video will explain why. Stay tuned. All right, first off, let's take a look at the new truck. I know some of you guys want to see it. I'm going to explain some of the options that I wanted and I got in this truck. I found the truck I was looking for. You're going to see some B-roll here. I'm going to read off the sticker here. We did go with the 7.3. Obviously, why wouldn't we? For only $2,000 more than a 6.2, you get the 7.3 liter with great performance. I'll show you that in just a second. And the 10-speed automatic that comes with the upgrade. Along with that, I did get a 355 rear end. A lot of you guys are wanting me to get the 430s. No, just 355s will work fine for us, okay? Again, we have a 7,500 pound travel trailer, 32 feet long. This is going to be more than enough truck. Yes, the diesel was even more truck than this, but this will still be more than fine. All right, I got the power equipment group, power windows, power locks, all that fun stuff. The STX appearance package basically gives you some chrome here and there. You can see I don't have the black grille. It makes it look like it's not a work truck basically. FX4 off-road package, I didn't really need that, but it came with this truck. Step bars, I do like having running boards, especially with little ones around. You can see them back here a little bit. I do like having the running boards. It gives especially Beckett an extra literally step up to get into the truck. He doesn't have any problems there. 10,000 pound payload package. I think that comes with most all of them. Trailer brake controller, upfitter switches, and sync. So I did want sync. Considering we're going on a little bit longer trips, I think that's important to get the sync. But otherwise, yeah, this is pretty much what I was looking for when I started shopping for this truck. Now, the question is, why did you start shopping for a truck? You had a great truck, and you're right, the diesel was great. To be fair, I never had any issues from it. I had a turbo hiccup once, and I was starting to worry about the sunroof a little bit. It was not closing the way it should. It would close, but it started to worry me a little bit. That's just in the last 3 or 4 weeks that started happening. But you're right, I didn't need another truck, but I also didn't need a diesel. And so I've convinced myself of that over the past year and couple of months of having a diesel. I don't need it. I really don't. I mean, and honestly, this is more truck than I need. So the diesel's expensive. We all know that. And I just took advantage of a really specific, really unique situation from COVID, basically. Right now, if you haven't been shopping for Super Duties, right now it's really, really hard to find a diesel Super Duty. It's hard to find any Super Duties, but in particular the diesels. I received, I'll just cut right to the chase, I got within $1,500 of my purchase price for my truck when I traded it in. That's really unheard of in the car business. But a year ago, my truck was worth less than it's worth now. Guys are giving, for new trucks, they're giving MSRP for these trucks. And so last year, I got almost $10,000 off. It definitely at least got me shopping, realizing all of this. So, now, another thing with this particular truck behind me, this will not be my daily driver, okay? I'll show you a short picture of what we may or may not have gotten for a daily. And but this was why I was also okay with not going with the Lariat package. If this was going to be my daily driver, which at this point I think I could handle, even I think I'm getting about 14.8 miles per gallon average, I would have got a Lariat package if I was going to daily drive this truck. But I'm not. This is going to be our tow rig, and then like I said, I'm going to everyday drive something else that I'll show you a picture of it, like a split-second picture. So that should be fun. So that's another reason why we're doing all of this. But here's the deal with the gasser F-250 is another good point here, and I'm just having a casual conversation with you guys. They are getting a rebate on the gassers. So I got about $4,700 off of MSRP for this particular truck. That made it all the more appealing, obviously. Obviously, money is super cheap right now. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to mention my rate, but it's almost not worth mentioning. It's not 0%, but it's close enough. And so all of these factors just said, hey, if I'm going to go to a 7.3, now's the time to do it. It's still going to be a great truck. It's all we ever need. It makes for a great YouTube video, right? I mean, you guys are curious to know. And the numbers are just there. So that's what I want to get into now. The numbers on this new 7.3, what they call the Godzilla. And pushrod V8, just kind of old school. The numbers just, they're there. Okay, we'll do another video on towing. We won't tow again until right after Thanksgiving, and so I'll do a tow video probably the 1st of December, talking about the comparisons in towing. But I can already tell you, you guys have probably watched the Fast Lane truck, do the gauntlet with this thing. It's going to be fine. All right. I don't mean to ruin the other video, but we're going to be more than fine. But the numbers here, so you got 475 foot-pounds of torque with this. The most important part about that is 400 foot-pounds of that comes at 1,500 RPMs. That's diesel territory if I've ever seen it. And if you don't believe me, here's a nice little chart. Here is a chart of the diesel motors from Ford over back all the way to 1982. The two black stars, you'll notice, that's where this gas motor sits. So go back 12, 15 years, this is diesel torque, almost diesel torque with more horsepower. I'm going to be just fine. I mean, if I'd have made a video saying, hey, I bought a 2011, or I bought a 2006, Power Stroke, deleted, everyone would be like, oh man, all the diesel heads would be like, man, you made a great decision, that thing's going to be awesome. So yeah, I don't have to delete, I don't have to worry about injectors, I don't have to worry about DEF, I don't have to worry about fuel pumps, all of that stuff. Now, I know one thing you guys that's been noticed lately in these 7.3s is the coil wires, the $24 coil wire that's causing some misfires. Again, it's a $24 fix. Considering my build date, it should be fine. I don't think I'll have the issue. But if I do, it's not my everyday driver, and I'll just go get a $24 wire and I'll be fixed. All right? So I'm good to go there. I just felt like this was a win all the way around. I'm basically driving this as a tow vehicle and the new toy for only a little bit more money than I was driving that expensive diesel. So it just made sense to us. I think we'll have more fun with the Jeep than we would a diesel truck riding around, especially if you're driving in the mountains or at the beach or something like that. And I don't know. I just think that this was best for our family. It also helps a little tiny bit that it makes for a good YouTube video, and maybe you guys will consider doing the same. So I wanted to go ahead and get this video out. I didn't want to wait till December to give you a towing review, which I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to, but like I said, the Fast Lane truck's done that. We'll still do it, but it's going to be fine. The numbers are just there. It's not like we're pulling a 15, 20,000 pound fifth wheel, but the numbers are there, and it's going to be just fine. Everyone that has commented on our posts have really sung the praises of their 7.3. So we're really excited for ours. I'll keep you updated. I hope this was useful. Hey, if you're in the market to trade your diesel, now is the best time ever to do that. I mean, even if it's a few years old, they're going like hotcakes. It's crazy. The guy that I was dealing with, he said most of them that are on the way already have deposits on them. He said it's rare for one to sit on the lot more than a day. And he wasn't trying to sell me those vehicles, so he had no reason to fib me on that. But I hope this was useful. I hope this is a good explanation for you guys. If you're thinking about a 7.3, just driving it already, I can tell you daily driving it, you're going to be fine. You're going to really enjoy this truck. So I hope this was useful. And if it was, please consider subscribing.